I'm joined today on Property Tribes TV by John Holding, who is Director of Rental Income Tax Advisors, our partner in tax for Property Tribes. So welcome, John. And I think a really good place to start is that you're actually a landlord yourself. How important do you think that was to the whole concept of RETA and understanding the needs of landlords?
Well, I think being a landlord for me was a whole sort of new ball game. I wanted to make investments and build up a portfolio to supplement my pension. And there's a lot about being a landlord I didn't know. The tax side of it I did. I realised from there that we could give advice to other people because of that.
John, the thing that's so great about RETA is that it's so specialised to landlords, and I think a lot of landlords take comfort that you are really focusing on helping landlords mitigate their tax by understanding every nuance that HMRC puts out there.
Yes, I believe owning property is a business the same as any other business, and therefore one has to look at the overall idea, who you're going to sell to, who's your customer, where are you going to make money out of it, mitigating your tax overall, which includes the income tax that you're paying during the life of properties and disposing of properties at the end, capital gains tax, inheritance tax and so on. Now you can't actually do that business unless you plan, and a lot of landlords may have 10, 20, 30, 40 properties. So where are they going to go with that business? Why are they owning them? What are they going to do with them? How are they going to run that business? I do a lot of strategic planning with clients and ask those sorts of questions. Are you doing the right sort of business in the right sort of ways? A lot of landlords get into the business in the first place accidentally. They may inherit an aunt's property or something, we'll rent that out, and then find that it works well. And if you like, stumble across a business. But I think the fundamentals are still there. Who is my customer? What sort of product am I promoting? How do I make money out of it overall?
Absolutely, I agree 100% with that. It's a very key message that we try and get across on Property Tribes. But I think also a lot of perhaps the smaller landlords don't realise the true cost of being a landlord, and that sort of investing in good tax advice and tax mitigation strategies can actually vastly increase their bottom line, and if we take it onto inheritance tax, to actually protect their wealth once they've gone to the trouble of creating it.
Yes, I think a lot of what we do is prompt, cajole, bully people and say, look, by the way, did you realise that other people do this particular aspect in a different way? They save money, they save tax, and that is what we try and do. Overall, you're here to make a profit out of the business, and we're looking to advise you as far as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's great that you've got this sort of very niche offering, and that you can be there for landlords at different levels and different stages in their sort of landlord journey as well, from the beginning, just starting out with one or two properties, right up to thinking about protecting your wealth and inheritance tax and capital gains, etc.
Yes, we have in the past had many individual landlords, one, maybe two properties, and this has come through our relationship with clergy, who have a lot of buy-to-let property because they are given a church house and they need somewhere to retire to. But on the other side, we've got corporate clients with portfolios of properties within companies and so on. And I think we can advise both, but in slightly different ways. The first category are a bit amateurish, and we try to bring some sort of advice there. Landlords with portfolios of properties usually know largely what they're doing, and we can hone what they're doing there and give them some strategic direction, and look to see how the whole thing comes together as a business.
Fantastic.
Very few times can we not advise people. If they know it all, fine, but we're here to provide that sort of specialist input.